Hello, Dave here, welcome back to Hollybush Railway. Last week I made a video looking at Hornby's new branch line train set. This is the new budget TT120 starter set with an 040 B4 tank engine, Normandy and a couple of wagons. I was very impressed with the quality of what, as I say, is a budget train set that's got everything that you need to get a layout started whilst retailing for under £100. There are a couple of things that I've done to improve on what came in the set, and I'm going to have a look at them in this video. First of all, and I meant to mention this in the first video, is that I've changed Hornby's standard couplings for Hunt magnetic couplers from Westhill Wagon Works. Nothing wrong with Hornby's couplers, I just prefer magnetic couplings and put them on all my rolling stock. Next, I've done a little bit of weathering on the loco and the wagons. Nothing too major, at least not for now, not to start with, but I just wanted to take away some of the sheen of the new plastic on the models and make them look a little bit more like they've lived in a shunting yard in all weathers for a while. Now I've done this by dry brushing on some weathering powders. I got a sampler set of a few different colours from Hobbycraft as well as a jar of Humbrol's Dark Earth. And for what I've done on this train set is I've blended a little bit of the coal soot from the starter set with some of the Dark Earth. So what I do is I just take a tiny little bit from the jar, wiping the brush on some paper just to knock off any excess, and then brush it onto the wagon. I'm trying to mostly brush downwards so it looks like it's had some dirty rain falling down on it. If I want to take a wee bit back off, just brush the powder off with a clean brush, or just blend it with a fingertip. Now with dry brushing weathering powders, if I don't like how it's turning out, then it's easy enough just to clean it off and try again. The results with just a little bit of powder are quite subtle, but it's enough just to give everything more of a matte finish, take away some of that plasticky look and dirty them up a wee bit to make them look more realistic. The other thing that I've done is to adjust the wheels on the SR van. I noted in the first video that the Bestwood truck freewheeled very easily, but the SR van was a little bit stiff. So shout out to Mack Trains for this tip. These wagons have a much simpler design than the rest of the Hornby TT120 range, so this is really just for these wagons. Now the wheel axle box on these can get pushed in a little bit tightly. It's just a case of gently popping the wheels out and pushing the stiff wheel supports back very slightly, then putting the wheels back in. And that's just enough to loosen it off to freewheel nicely. Normandy is a fairly strong little loco for a tiny 040, but you don't want any friction that you don't need to have adding drag onto the train. So there you go, a couple of little improvements to an already great set. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe. I'm getting very close to 1,000 subscribers, I'd love to get there before Christmas. Take care, I'll see you again with another video soon. Thanks.